If these walls could talk, they would probably rhyme. One of San Diego's most famous homes, the Dr. Seuss house overlooking La Jolla from Mount Soledad, is back on the market. The author lived and wrote there with his wife. It's where he created many of his beloved children's books. CBS 8's Brian White takes us for a look inside.
Yeah, you don't need a cat in the hat to tell you this place is special. Dr. Seuss lived and wrote here in La Jolla. Now, this famous home is up for sale, so let's take a tour.
1.51 acres, most unbelievable panoramic view.
Green eggs and ham not included, but the views are spectacular. Perched high above the ocean on Mount Soledad, this estate once belonged to Theodore Geisel, better known to the world as Dr. Seuss, and his wife Audrey.
So I think a lot of people would recognize the significance of this front door. That is probably the most famous hat that I've ever seen in the world.
Built in 1950, the roughly 5,000 square foot home was built around a much older Spanish Revival observation tower dating back to the 1920s, created specifically to showcase this remarkable view.
I would describe the views as breathtaking, stunning, but I think most importantly, because of who lives here, I think they're inspirational.
From this hillside retreat, Geisel wrote about 42 of his 68 published works, including The Cat in the Hat and Green Eggs and Ham. Realtor Jason Berry showed me the tower and adjoining office where much of that creativity happened. They're now designated historic and must remain even through any future renovations.
And there's other little indicators of the Dr. Seuss, memorabilia here too. Even in the pool, you've got the significance. You have to look closely. But if you do look closely, you will see the bow from The Cat in the Hat.
The estate includes 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, and a separate pool house, all listed for just under $10 million. After Geisel died in 1991, the home was eventually donated to UC San Diego. Because the property is owned by the university, the sale goes through a special sealed bid process through April 15th. And the next day, the bids will be opened, and the university will decide whether to accept one. The last time it was up for sale was in 2022. For now, the house remains a rare piece of San Diego history where imagination meets ocean air and where some of the world's most beloved children's stories were written. In La Jolla, Brian White, CBS 8.